Hey everybody, Dr. Rachel here. We're going to go through the Jefferson curl exercise today. Now, this is an exercise geared towards helping you get more spinal flexion, or in other words, when we reach over to touch our toes and we actually have to bend our spine, this is actually training more endurance and more strength in your spine. So this is going to help prevent things like back pain and other complaints that you may have. And yes, it is actually recommended that you do train spinal flexion weighted. So I'm going to take you through it. The first option is going to be to perform this standing with a weight. The second option you have is to stand on an elevated surface like a bench, so that when the weight goes all the way down, we can extend past that point and flex ourselves back up again. So let me show you standing with the weight here in front of me. Most of you are going to perform this at home with the weight in front of you. So I'm going to show you this. All right. I've got the weight in front of me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead with my shoulders and my head. So my head is going to slowly roll. My shoulders are going to roll forward as well, and I'm going to keep my spine relatively neutral. Feet are going to be even shoulder width apart. Now I'm going to try not to stick my hips out, okay? So I'm going to stay pretty straight all the way down. You're going to notice some asymmetry. I'm going to tap that weight on the ground, and if I notice any pain in my back or anything, I'm going to sit with it or touch the pain. So if the pain is what I get to go right here, I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to breathe. I'm going to use my glutes and drive my hips forward towards the opposite wall. And I like to squeeze my glutes as well as I roll back up. So, what you want to imagine here is that you are segmentally, or each spine segment, okay, is rolling forward. So we are going to slowly go all the way down. You see I hit a hitch about right here in my low back where it doesn't want to move properly, all the way down. Now what I see people doing when they get down to the bottom is not tucking the pelvis and using the glutes to come up, and they end up flattening the back to come back up. Now that is not what we want to do. This is not a hinge motion where we are keeping everything neutral. This is a flexion motion where we are then going to use our glutes or our booty to drive back up and then use the back muscles to actually unfold the spine. So if you have any questions for this exercise, let me know. I would moderate the weight. You saw me perform this with a 25-pound weight. I would also grab a heavy kettlebell or whatever your tolerance is. If it is painful when you're performing this exercise, I would recommend either A, going body weight first, or lowering the weight and trying less reps to see how you feel with that. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to always reach out to me.